Okay, welcome to another episode of the Journal Read, which I do every couple of times during the week. I pick journal entries that I've written in the past and talk about them. In this case, we're talking about the pusher and the art of possibility. Now, if you're into entrepreneurial thought or into business growth or even life growth, it's a great place to start because I've got some great information here. Now, experience is the best teacher, and we've been able to, as a company, grow to a substantial point now where we have to hire employees and benefits and deal with day-to-day business. If you're on your initial growth into becoming a business owner, or if you're in your initial growth stages of a business, this is, again, a great place to hear some of the things that I've kind of figured out as I've been able to go through this very short period of time of growing a business. Now, we're going to get on to the episode here, and we're going to talk about really the wake up. And I mean the wake up of trying to think about life in general as it moves along. The pusher. To wake up one day and to find that the pusher of souls is you, and you're the one who thinks differently. To understand that this is not about retirement in the end, it's about reviving in the end. The battle of mediocrity is at the heart of this matter. We all have the balance of life and business, but why not expand? As life goes on and grows without us anyways, we can decide to have the ordinary or push for the extraordinary. The big changes that occur related to making big decisions and sticking to them. Now, a great example of this is that in 2015, I decided to have an event for our company and for other people who are vendors and other people who wanted to go along with us in Mexico, right? So we had to actually think a year in advance to talk about how do we build an event. Now, we had it a few months ago, and it was absolutely amazing. So sticking to big decisions is really what I'm talking about here, making your mind up and following through. So it's a big decision, way beyond most people's ability to conceive, right? Yet, in the scale of things, it's only a small potential, just like a marathon, right? A marathon is really, to us or to me, an amazing thing that I would do. I couldn't imagine doing a marathon. However, for some people, it's only a 2 or 3 hour sprint. Races like the Barkley, which is a 60-hour race through 100 miles of mountainous jungle. Now that's a real race for some people. So it's really the art of thinking or the art of possibility that you have to think about when you move along this journey and to push yourself into these new places. More importantly, to push others mostly. So why has this mediocrity become woven in our fabric? What is the gigantic challenge? Well, as people move on in their life, sedimentary activity comes into play. Parents, especially in older, last generation, have got the comfort of a TV and the comfort of a place where they can just rest. Where today it's so much opportunity to really look at the things you can do, the travel, the places that you can do, the people you can meet. So these things need to take hold. What if you were the pusher? What if you were the one who was the one in front of this with your sword swinging and your clarion call saying that you're going to move ahead and push, right? The art of possibility of growth and expansion, even as we grow old, to these new things, to push ourselves. Not like an endless treadmill, but to expose ourselves and continue the story without getting lost, right? Without getting lost into sitting down and relaxing and then that's it. The retirement village, right? The reality is that your story can continue. And that's where this story begins in these pages, right? The story of a never-ending growth, pushing ahead, and those that want to join in this story, the conversion of the seemingly meaningless to the joyful specific. What I mean by that is, if I hadn't planned out going to put together our event in Mexico, which we just had a couple of months ago, a year ago. The joy out of that event was amazing. Being on top of a building overlooking the ocean, the people and the event and the great stories, all these things would have never happened. So that's a joyful, specific situation that was created. So the big thinking, the art of possibility, right? Those that hear this clarion call, as I mentioned before, the battle, to battle mediocrity, to be in the fight, right? To change. It's hard work. It takes consistency. But the rewards are so big. I won't have it any other way, personally. I will continue to grow and expand even into my later stages of my 70s and 80s. I will always be looking to grow and expand. Well, we have to sit and watch the world go by without a race number if you want to be mediocre. If you want to be in the race, put the race number on and finish. You don't have to win, but to be in the race of constant expansion, you'll never die empty-hearted. Long after our short experience on this planet, your legacy will continue. All right. Hope you enjoyed this session. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.